Feeling like everything's collapsing all around you, whether it's failing an exam, going through a breakup, losing a loved one, losing your stable job, or even attempting to cook a perfect sunny side up egg, only to have the yolk break right when you flipped it. These moments can leave us feeling absolutely defeated. As someone who has gone through many stages of life destruction and possibly more ahead, I am here to say that these are the moments that truly test our character. Do we have the courage to evolve? As painful as it is, do we have what it takes to shed old identities and disintegrate misconceptions we've had about ourselves and the world? When life is falling apart, I take it as a sign that it's time to rebuild ourselves. Some may call it a rebrand or identity shifting. Whatever it is, the idea is to recreate ourselves to be an evolved, empowered, and enlightened being, especially in moments of darkness. This reminds me of one of Europe's transformational comebacks in the 1755 earthquake in Lisbon, Portugal. On November 1st, 1755, a massive earthquake with a magnitude of 8.5 happened in Lisbon, Portugal. Just moments after, a tsunami crashed into the waterfront and killed hundreds of people. Subsequently, a firestorm started to occur. The city was entirely destroyed. While others were paralyzed, Marquis de Pombal, a Portuguese statesman and diplomat, saw the city's destruction as an opportunity to rebuild Lisbon. He acted quickly with royal authority and orchestrated a strategy to rebuild Lisbon from its ashes. His growth mindset led him to fully commit to reinventing the city's infrastructure. With the help of military engineers, he imposed a plan to expedite evacuation for future emergencies, along with making transportation, sewage, and garbage collection systems more efficient. Buildings were built to be earthquake-proof, meaning firewalls were implemented and structures were purposefully designed to withstand an earthquake with a moderate to high magnitude. Pombal took the long view and allocated resources to have drains built under city streets to neutralize potential flooding and establish a protective foreshore built along the city and the harbor. His innovative plans and execution made Lisbon the world's first earthquake-proof buildings in history and is now a major tourist attraction. How does this relate to the growth mindset? That I can be the Pombal of my own journey. I may not have a strong team of military engineers, but I have a team of trusted people in my life, books, and experiences that facilitate enriching learning opportunities for me. Abilities do not determine the outcome of the future or even in the present moment. Mindset and attitude does. Like Pombal, a growth mindset takes decisive action to turn crisis into catalysts for positive change, looks beyond immediate problems to envision better solutions for the future, recognizes that setbacks can spark innovation and renewal, and finds ways to build something stronger from the aftermath of adversity. The earthquake in Lisbon represents setbacks, rejections, and perceived failures in our lives. That earthquake left such an unfortunate impact, but at the same time, opened up a fortune where people like Pombal and his team rose in the midst of adversity. Of course, this is just one of the many examples of other cities or even people that have demonstrated a growth mindset in different ways. So, whenever an earthquake occurs in my life, there are two options to pick from. A, I can stay bitter about it, complain, play the victim, or play the blame game. Or B, I can cultivate Pombal's mindset, viewing the destruction as an opportunity to evolve. So every time I encounter a setback or destruction from my own egoic challenges, I'm striving to choose for an opportunity to reinvent myself. Of course, depending how impactful the setback is, it's important to give ourselves the space and pace to heal. I'm no expert at this yet. I still have my lazy potato days where I get too addicted and paralyzed by my feelings and rumination, then get nothing done. I'm just digging myself deeper into the hole. So when this happens, it's a sign that I've chained myself to too many obligations, and I've worn my people-pleasing mask for too long, and I haven't had an opportunity to truly connect with myself. Also, once I've gone too deep, starting is the hardest part, so the idea of climbing out of the hole becomes mentally insurmountable. Here's what I do when I'm at that point. In the depths of misery, I might discover hidden gifts, genuine friendships, like who will truly stand by me in the darkness, a deeper sense of empathy, and inner wisdom. These are the moments where I truly start to wake up and realize that there's capacity for transformation here. I also get clarity on what truly matters when everything else is stripped away. We receive fresh perspectives by viewing life from the bottom of the hole. We recognize the cyclical nature of life better, understanding that there are different seasons to weather through. Sometimes it takes being at the bottom of the pit, however many times, to discover what truly matters, who will really support us, and just how capable we are of rising and reinventing ourselves. Sometimes I'll need some training wheels to even start the climb, like getting out of bed to take a cold shower or reading or listening to self-empowering content just to get the momentum going. For some, meditation, exercise, solving a problem, or doing a chore may be that starter. The purpose is to find what starts your engine and drive with it. For me, I prefer to go full throttle. I'm learning that transformation starts in the present moment, not in the next year, next month, week, or day, especially not from external circumstances like when I get this job or when I get this person, I'll finally transform myself. Self-transformation is not something we earn. It's either decided now or it isn't. Allow me to end on this message. Every human being has an underlying infinite intelligence. When that is recognized through achieving a high state of consciousness and the willingness to put it into action, anything is truly possible. Which choice would you pick when an earthquake happens in your life? If B, what will your game plan look like? What kind of people, content, and learning experiences do you select to be on your team? If you've made it this far, let's take one giant deep breath together. And always remember the magic within you. Till next time.